Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today we continue with the spoiler for the GL series, The Water of the Four Elements. She ended the discussion and distanced herself from the situation. In her view, even if something was unique in the world, the most important factor was who had the greatest merit or competence to obtain it. Similarly, in business, the person with the best ideas and resources would prevail. "She's not coming, Miss Lada," said her colleague. "Yes, boss, I'm coming," she replied, following her boss into the luxurious car parked nearby. She avoided looking at her brother, who was still watching her, before finally entering the restaurant. Trying to conceal any suspicion, she maintained a neutral expression so Apo, her direct competitor, wouldn't notice anything unusual. "Boss, what's going on?" she asked. "Today's meeting with the chef means he agreed to participate in the hotel project. Why do you ask?" "I want to understand the work better. Today he gave me a bunch of documents to read, but none of them seemed related to the meeting with the chef. I worked so hard for nothing." "I never said they were related," Apo replied. "What do you mean?" "I just wanted to keep you occupied and calm while I was driving," he explained. Normally, Lada would have responded with her usual reply, but at that moment, she thought the chef's project was more important. She swallowed her frustration and redirected the conversation toward work strategically. "I'm really eager to learn, boss. Even if it's just a trial, I want to show that I'm working hard as an assistant. Starting next month, we'll be entering the year-end promotion. It's the rainy season, and both domestic and international tourism decrease. With fewer bookings, expenses rise. That's why you're planning a campaign to bring in more guests and increase bookings, right? Including lowering room rates." "Yes, but the competitors are already doing that. The impact isn't significant. That's why I brought in the chef to collaborate with the Watin team. As a renowned chef, many customers will want to try his food, which will in turn increase room bookings." "Exactly," she said. Apo glanced at her, intrigued by her quick grasp of the strategy. Perhaps she was more capable than she had initially thought. However, Lada knew she needed more time to assess whether she could truly fill the assistant's position or if she might end up back at the hotel reception desk. "Why didn't you tell me you're Miss April's assistant now?" her brother asked. "Today was my first day on the job, Peapot. I didn't expect to run into you. Maybe now you can get more details since you're so close to her." "Perhaps a little, but I'm only the secretary's assistant. I doubt they'd give me access to confidential information. So tell me, who did Apo meet today and what did they discuss at the restaurant?" Pressed by her brother's presence, Lada thought carefully. She knew that besides meeting the chef, a key figure in the Watin Group project, she had to keep some information to herself. Apo answered her questions without hesitation, allowing her to understand the project and potentially use the knowledge to her advantage within the Huchara Group. If she told her brother, he might try to hire the chef before Watin, which would create unethical competition. She decided to be patient, gain Apo's trust, and act strategically, like a calm river slowly breaking through barriers. "Did Lada do all this work alone?" her boss asked. "I only guided her a little. She gathered the information, organized the documents, even reviewed the public relations team's budgets. She did it all herself," Preen replied. The boss listened carefully. Lada's performance during her first week as an assistant had been evaluated and the results were clear. She was dedicated, competent, and committed. There was no reason to deny her the chance to continue working as Apo's assistant. "If Lada is working well, assign her more important tasks," the boss instructed. "You mean the last project, boss?" "Yes, it's a big project, but she's talented and promising. She needs hands-on experience to grow. If she's truly competent, this will give her the chance to prove it." Lada's first evaluation had gone well. She had a chance to keep her assistant position and continue learning. Even though she hadn't gained much experience in just 1 week, she had built a new connection with the secretary, Preen, who was more experienced and closer in age. Their relationship had become informal, but with Apo it remained formal and distant. I have some news for you. About what? Besides passing your first evaluation, the boss has decided to include you in the project with the chef. This means you'll have to push yourself even harder from now on. What great news! Having the opportunity to participate in such a big project is incredible. If you liked the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. In the next videos, we'll continue with more spoilers for this series. Take care of yourselves.